So those who have connected online, you should be able to hear me. My voice should be clearly audible and my screen should be clearly visible to all of you. And here, so none of you should have the web camera on. So everyone should turn off the web cameras, please. If you have, by default, it will be off when you connect. Okay. And here you go now. So we can start now. It is 8 o'clock. If any, for any one of you, if you are not able to hear me, if my voice is not audible or screen is not visible, I am presenting notepad. Okay. Either of the cases, please cross check from your end and please try to reconnect. Classroom students, everyone, this is clearly visible. Lights off emantara. Kambadutunda? Hostel. Clearly visible, right, everyone? Okay. So I can try to increase the font size if you want. Okay. Now, see, today is day 2. So yesterday, day 1 demo session. Okay. So yesterday is a kind of the session about information, some informative session. Okay. So yesterday, what did we looked at? See here. So yesterday, I just have given you information about, so what is Pega used for? What is Pega is being used for? Pega is being used to develop applications. So when you develop applications where we have user interface, what do you have? User interface, and we have business logic, that is coding related, and database, that is queries related. Generally, if you are working with any other technologies, so if you want to be a full stack developer, you need to know about HTML coding, CSS, JavaScript, and you need to know about one of the programming language, either C#, VB, or Java, or C language, any programming language. And you need to be expert on writing SQL queries. All these things one should know about if you want to become a full stack developer. Same thing we will do in Pega also. I mean, like not writing the code, like full stack development only we'll be doing in Pega, but there will be no coding required. So coding will not be there while you are working with Pega. Everyone clear? So when I say coding is not there, so you may feel like always business logic as a coding. No. HTML is also a script type of coding. CSS, JavaScript, HTML, these are script type of codings. And this is query related coding. And this is programming coding. Paper pen. Okay. So none of the coding is required. Means user interface coding you don't need to write. Business logic coding you don't have to write. And database queries you don't have to write. In fact, being a Pega developer who works on all the 3 layers of application development like UI, business logic, and database, you don't need to be an expert in any of these 3, or you don't need to have any prior knowledge about HTML or Java coding or SQL. I will be teaching you about object-oriented programming concepts as part of our course, and I'll be telling you about basics about this SQL table and select command, update command. It will be like you can easily understand. Okay. So anyone with zero technical knowledge can learn Pega and can become an expert in Pega. The main thing that you need to remember while learning Pega is learn Pega as Pega only. Don't think about programming languages and all. That is not at all required. The main motive behind providing this application development software, which you are calling Pega, okay, is to eliminate the need of coding. Eliminate the need of coding. That is a main feature. Okay, we will discuss about that going forward. Okay, everyone clear? So if you are going to be a Pega developer, you don't need to have any technical prerequisites. You can be a graduate from civil engineering or BSc general or BCom general or BCom maybe another mathematics related, maybe some other courses. or maybe you are from M Pharmacy, B Pharmacy, still you will be able to learn, but you should have a full focus and dedication and determination towards learning. That's what most important. Clear, everyone? Makes sense? So everything that if you strictly follow me, if you closely and strictly follow me, you'll be able to do it for sure. Because we have seen so many students, they are from M Pharmacy background. What do they know about? Like you know about UHG company, right? They'll be working in operations. Okay, 15,000, 20,000 salary only. Okay, they're able to learn, they're able to get it. See, that operations jobs and all, they won't get salary hikes. Then how to change the career? They don't know coding because they are from B Pharmacy, M Pharmacy. They don't know much about even this computer programming language. They are able to do it. Okay, so there are many students who do not know any coding, but still today they are mastering it. Okay, that is because of their dedication, their continuous learning, interest, continuous learning. Every day they start learning about new things. Okay, about Pega. So that's what about a student should be having interest while learning, then he can achieve anything. Okay, so there is no coding required while you are working with Pega. That's what I told you clearly yesterday. Okay, and here a person from any degree, any graduation, any technical background or non-technical background, technical job, non-technical job, anything, you can learn Pega and master it. Okay, no prior technical knowledge. And yesterday also I told you about the course duration will be 3.5 months, Monday to Friday, and where we will teach everything, basics to expert level and interview level also it will be covered. These 3.5 months, if you are learning, pretty much fair enough to crack any interview and to work on the project. But additionally, I have given one reward to all of you. What was that? Post training or job ready program. That means this is not job ready. Yes, this is also job ready only. But you are ready to attend interviews with this 3.5 months. You can work on any project. You have somewhat little bit of fear. Okay, that we will just erase from your mind with this post training program. There is eligibility criteria which I told yesterday. I don't want to repeat once again. So you can watch yesterday's video. We have shared it to everyone. Every one of you, did you receive yesterday's video? Maybe some of you have inquired yesterday itself and you might have started attending the session from today onwards. Maybe some of you, anyone there like that? So some people maybe today is the first class for them. So such students, if today is the first session to you, I'm telling you guys for whom today is a first class. Save this number 9652532753. Not all. Only those students for whom today as a first session 9652532753. Save this number in your phone right away and send a WhatsApp message on this number. Mention your name. Attended Pega Demo day 2. Today my first session. Today my first session, so that admin will understand. Okay, yesterday related video and some other information which we have shared you, we will have to share this new students also. Okay, and even any other students who did not receive yesterday WhatsApp message from us. Anyone did not receive yesterday WhatsApp message, though you attended yesterday? Anyone did not receive yesterday WhatsApp message like video, demo document, FAQ document, Google Classroom link? It is important that you join Google Classroom, all of you, so that instead of sending on your WhatsApp the documents, we will add in Classroom. You'll get email immediately once we add. You can go open Google Classroom and download the document. Okay, that will be easy way. Okay, so this is the Google Classroom. This is the Google Classroom. Link is being shared. For new students, today we will share. No problem. Okay, our admins will share today. When you have saved this number in your phone, send a WhatsApp message to them. Okay, so let's go back here. Okay, see, and this course duration 3.5 months, I told you yesterday itself. We will give you view access to the videos from day 1 to 3.5 months plus. Additionally, 2.5 months more we will give you access. Okay, after that also maybe 10 days or 15 days we can extend based on student. If student is good, we will extend for them. If they are really learning and they are lagging for some real genuine reason, we may extend for 10 or 15 days additional. But even forget about it. Okay, even forget about these 2.5 months. Remember only these 3.5 months. Okay, you have to do everything practice on the same day. That's it. And weekend 1.5 hour you revise. That's pretty much fair enough to become perfect in the technology. Okay, so we will help you on certifications also. If you watch yesterday's video, you'll come to know about certifications, price and all that. Okay, and mandatory, who has to do which certification and all, I already told in the yesterday session. So today demo day 2. Today's session is day 2 demo. We only 2.5 months. Even why this 2.5 months? It should be only 3.5 months, only for training duration. Okay, you depend on this one. Record here. Okay, don't depend on there. Everything you learn on the same day, record here. Okay, next demo day 2. This is a real demo. You are now going to learn about these things. What is BPM? Okay, why Pega is called as BPM? Okay, BPM tool. So what is BPM tool? Why Pega is called as BPM tool? You might be hearing about Pega PRPC, Pega BPM, Pega PRPC. So many different terminology you might be hearing, right? All that will be clarified today. Okay, so I will open one PPT. See here. Today, mostly I will be able to cover in this PPT. I will be able to cover. I'm sorry, I've opened a wrong one. So mostly I will be able to cover up to here. Some of the things yesterday itself I have covered. Okay, up to here I'll be able to cover. Okay, but in these slides I have already covered these things. Pega is used for application development, where you have user interface, business logic, database. This is covered yesterday. I mean, like, I did not open it, but I told you on the notepad. Okay, so type of applications and all I will tell you one by one. I will tell you. See, I told you already. Pega is used for application development, right? See, what type of applications we develop using Pega? Just a simple point to give you information specifically. See, generally we have two different types of applications when it comes to accessibility. So we categorize them based on the accessibility in a public domain or private network. Public domain, private network. Facebook is public domain or private network? Public domain. Amazon.in.com are public domain or private network? Public domain only. Okay, there are private network applications. See, Amazon application, Amazon.in.com are public domain. See, there will be a delivery boy, right? For Amazon, delivery persons will be there. They will access Amazon application only for delivery tracking, taking signature, marking as delivered or not delivered. That is a special module of application. One special small application connected, integrated with Amazon main application. That small application, is it public domain or private network? That is private network. Only accessible to employees of that business. Yes or no? You apply for a loan. You open a web page, apply for personal loan. Very basic details in one form you will submit. Business will receive, they will call you and they will start your loan processing if everything is good. They will collect your documents, upload in the system. They will take it for approval, review, verification, all that. There are a number of screens involved. But have you ever accessed those screens? Who will access that application? Business people only will access. You will never access that application. You have never been involved. You will be communicated by phone, email, by external link and all. But you will never see that whole application in our lifetime unless we are employee of the bank in a loan department. That is also an application for business processing purpose, correct? That will be accessible internal to the network only. You are working for a software company. You want to apply for a leave. If you are employee of that company, you will be able to access leave application, yes or no? I am not employee. Can I access leave application of TCS? No. That leave application is private network or public domain? private network. Within the network, by employees of organization. See, like this, there are so many applications available in market. So applications which are public domain, applications which are private network, internal. So private network internal applications are called as intranet applications. Public domain are called as internet. You know internet, right? Public domain are internet applications. Private applications are intranet applications. Today, if you see, all Pega applications are internal business applications, means intranet applications. Not even one internet application is there. All are internal business processing applications. All Pega applications that we have in this world so far till today are internal business processing applications only. So how many internal business processing applications will be there? Amazon.in application you are seeing outside. Internally, delivery process application will be there. Logistics maintenance will be there. Amazon employee management will be there, and fraud detection applications will be there. So only one application in front, okay, but behind the scenes in the organization, how many applications are there? Hundreds will be there. Okay, for a big organization like Amazon, hundreds of internal applications will be there. Pega is mainly meant for developing internal business processing applications, which we are calling intranet applications. Everyone clear? Online students, are you clear? Every one of you? Yeah, webcam, everyone should turn off kindly. That's my request. Please turn off the web camera. Please, everyone should turn off the web camera. That's my kind request. Because everyone will see you on the web when we post it in YouTube. Okay, only my face should be visible. Okay, next. You are clear about this, right? I given you examples in the screenshots and all. Okay. So Pega is no coding application development software. See, Pega is a software product. What is it meant for? Developing applications. Developing what? Applications. Pega as a software application using which you can develop applications. Pega is a product provided to you using which what you can do? Develop other applications. See, Google is an application. Yes or no? Search engine application. To search for other applications. Yes or no? Google is an application to search for about other applications over the web. Same way, Pega is also an application to develop other applications. It's a kind of platform provided by a company called Pega Systems. What is the company name? There is a company, Pega Systems. They have provided a platform using which we can develop applications. Also, we can run the business by executing the application components. We can run the business by executing the application components. Search for the customer, submit, collect the customer details. Like this, you will process the transaction, right? I'm not going to show you the transaction model. Just I wanted to give you information. Using Pega software product, we can develop applications without the need of coding like HTML or business logic or database queries. No need to write anything, no need to have knowledge about anything. So see, if you are not writing the code, but you are developing applications. So for writing code and developing applications, if it takes 1 year time, for example, just like that, without writing code, okay, if you are developing applications, is it going to take same 1 year or maybe less than that? Less than that. That is another advantage. See, if you are developing applications using Pega, within less span of time, your application will be ready. Within less span of time, your application will be readily available to the business to go into the market. So if you are using Java, Python like this, and if you develop applications, you take 1 year or 2 years time, the same in Pega may take few months, maybe 3 months or 4 months. Within that, you can develop same application because there is no need to write the code from the scratch. Then how? I will give you idea. Okay, I will show you one business logic component. You don't need to know about what is there inside, but you need to understand its purpose. What do you need to understand? Its purpose. There is a component already provided available in Pega. Its name send email notification. What is its name? Send email notification. See, this business component, if you know about it, and if you know that you have to pass from email address to email address and subject message, if you pass, it is going to send email to the person. Suppose after registering as a customer in Amazon, I'll be receiving one email, yes or no? We are going to receive one email. We will provide email ID in the form and click on register. Registration successful. You'll get one email, correct? So in order to implement sending an email notification to the customer, we need to write some program, yes or no? We need to integrate Amazon application with one email server, pass the parameters like email ID, password, all this. Somehow you need to write some program. What exactly need to be written? No need to bother about. As a developer, you need to write one program which has the ability to send email. What if I have already written and given you the code? I have already written the code and I am giving you the code as a module. You install that, you use that module. Only you need to tell what is from email, what is to email, what is subject, what is password. What is the time difference now? For writing that code, if it has taken 1 day, to use it, how long it will take? Just 5 minutes or 10 minutes. That's how your time is reduced. It's not only no coding in Pega. Already ready-made functionalities are available. Ready-made functionalities which are needed for different businesses are already provided available in Pega. That's why when you are developing applications using Pega, your applications can be developed within less span of time. Everyone clear? Okay. Next. See, okay, so far everyone clear? Do you have any doubts or any questions so far?
Sir, which one give better security by using development coding or Pega?
See, security again should be developed in Pega also, right? See, what I am saying, I am not saying there won't be any code in Pega. You don't need to write code as a developer. Already somebody would have developed this tool, right? They would have added enough security, yes or no?
Yes,
they would have
yes.
developed all the things related to security, all the things related to coding, everything. They coded and provided it. As a developer, you need to know how to use this tool to develop applications without the need of coding. See, all the components I have given you. One email component, one form, collecting data. And what you need to do, you need to know, okay, these components are available. You need to integrate those components. That is your development work. So securities will be there here, or even you are developing by your own also, it will be there. But Pega is already developed product. They would have added enough security for sure, because it is being used at enterprise level. They would have added enough security for sure. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
You can use this for public domain also. I did not say Pega is not used for public domain. Today, as of today, in the market, Pega is used for internal application for business processing only. They are not using for outside because of cost constraint and all. Okay. In any new additions which business required compared to available options in Pega are going to be developed. See, almost every option will be available. Everything you need will be available in Pega. Something is not available, you will raise a request to Pega systems. They will create and make it available within less span of time. Okay, so next thing. Okay, next. See here. Here you go. See, many times while you are inquiring about Pega or while you are researching about Pega, you might have heard about this one, BPM tool. What is that? Pega BPM, like this you might have heard. Okay. Before you proceed to know the architecture of Pega further, so far you understand what is Pega, what is its purpose. Okay. For you as a developer, you understand that you don't need to write any coding to develop the applications. These points you are clear, correct? Before we proceed to know what components are available in the architecture of Pega, you need to know about what is BPM. What is BPM? Why Pega is called as BPM tool? But remember one thing before I proceed to explain you BPM. Pega is used to develop business process applications which are internal as of now. Okay, right? Same statement is also applicable for BPM. For some time, you imagine BPM is equal to Pega. So BPM is used for what purpose? Developing applications. So this is the environment for Pega. BPM also should have some environment, right? I'll explain you. So what is BPM? That is where we are going to start now. So far one part. Now again second part is starting in the explanation. So far if you are clear, I'll proceed further. Right? Fully focus here to understand this. This is very, very important. BPM stands for, its abbreviation is Business Process Management. Its abbreviation is Business Process Management. BPM tool, a tool which is used to develop applications to process the business. To process your business, we need one application, yes or no? See, if I have any business, if I want to digitalize my business, I need to develop one application by using some technology, yes or no? I have to develop an application by using some technology. So if you want to develop one digital application to process your business, you can use BPM tool. So BPM tool is used to develop applications to process your business. What are the capabilities of this tool? This tool provides, it has the ability to provide you end-to-end visibility and control over all parts of multi-stepped transaction in a business application. Anyhow, using BPM, you are developing business application. What is there in between in the statement? BPM stands for Business Process Management, which provides the ability to have end-to-end visibility and control over all parts of a multi-step transaction in a business application. In a business application, you know what is business application. So you are about to know about what is meant by transaction. See, if you are developing any application, suppose you have Phone Pay, you have Google Pay, you have an application to pay electricity bill, okay, TS government related, you have application to pay taxes. What are all these? You are making some business transactions or not? You are purchasing a product in Amazon. Are you making a transaction of purchasing product, yes or no? All that you business applications, whatever you are using, you are performing some sequence of actions and you are making a transaction. Transaction means, what is meant by transaction? I am going to explain you now. Transaction is equal to a unit of work that you are doing, yes or no? Deposit, entire deposit process from beginning to ending, you call it as single work or not? Withdraw, money withdraw, entire money withdrawal process, screen 1 to screen n, all that is one single work or not? If you are applying for a leave, beginning of screen to end of the screen till approval and all, so that is one work. So one unit of work, in business terminology we call it as transaction. In business terminology we call it as transaction. Understand clear everyone? So if you want to design your transaction model, if you want to design your transaction model, you are going to develop your transaction model. How you design it? So in BPM, a transaction model can be represented or designed like a flow diagram. What is that? Like a flow diagram. I'll maximize this. Like a flow diagram. In Pega also I will show you. I told you, right? Pega is equal to BPM for now. For some time I'll show you here, just for your information. Don't bother about navigations and all. Try to understand the concept. In a flow diagram, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5. Multiple steps are there connected to each other. So this is a small one, simple one. We have large one actually. Okay. So your transaction model using BPM tool, if you are developing applications, you can design your transaction model. Okay. The transaction model can be designed like a flowchart. It can be designed like a flowchart. You are going to be a developer using BPM. You are using BPM tool. You develop applications. Design transaction model. How you design transaction model? It is like a flow diagrammatical model. Do you have this type of facility in Java, in .NET, in C language? No, that is specific to BPM model. If you are developing applications using BPM tool, where you design or define your transaction models, that can be designed by a developer as a flow diagram, as a flow chart or flow diagram. This is called as a transaction can be represented. A transaction can be represented like a flow chart. So a transaction can be represented like a flow chart. This is also called as workflow. Why workflow? A flow which represents your work model. Yes or no? A flow which represents your workflow model. That is why it is also called as workflow. There is another terminology. It can also be called as process. What is it also can be called as? Process. You say flow, or you say workflow, or you say flow chart, or you say process. All the terminology different, but meaning is same. So in a BPM, we develop business process applications where we can design our transaction model like a flow chart. What is meant by multi-stepped? What is meant by multi-stepped? See, your flow chart has different steps or not? Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5. A transaction which is represented to have multiple steps, each and every step connected to each other. Okay, this is called multi-step transaction. Entire transaction model is one work. Then what do you call as a step? One step you call it as task. What do you call? Flow has multiple steps connected from one another, not each other, not two-way direction generally, where step is equal to task. What do you call it? Task, which means multiple tasks, together is equal to one work. Yes or no? So you perform task 1, task 2, task 3, 10 tasks completed beginning to ending. You have provided card number. Okay, welcome screen, one task. You given card number, pin number while withdrawing money. Okay, second task. Third task system will do. It will verify. Verification of card number, pin number for validity is another task will be done by system. Everything good. You will perform another task of entering amount of money you want to withdraw. You have entered 10,000 rupees to withdraw. System will verify enough balance is there or not there in the account. That is another task performed by system. Everything good, you get the money. Okay, this is another task of disbursement. Okay, so like this, multiple tasks together will be done as a single work. That is called as flow or workflow or process. You can call it as flow or workflow or process. Here you go. Currently, we have job openings for 2 years experience. I am not going to take any questions now till I finish this. We have time or not? Tomorrow also we have time to take your questions. I will tell you, don't worry about your queries. I will sort out each and everything. Fully focus here. If you are only focusing on job, I cannot guarantee whether you get the job or not. If you fully focus on learning the subject and become an expert, no one can stop you from getting the job. That is for sure. Okay, focus here. If I am teaching this, you are asking some other question, means you are not focusing. You will be the loser. Okay, multiple tasks together is equal to work. So using BPM tool, you create a business process management application to process your business and all, where it has the ability providing you a facility of designing a transaction model like a flowchart. Like a flowchart, as a developer you can design. Then one more point is there. It is providing end-to-end visibility of your transaction model. What does it mean? See, I'll tell you generally. SDLC life cycle. SDLC life cycle means software development life cycle. At a high level, I am going to write. See, if you want to develop a software product, in the development life cycle, there are different phases. If you are already working employee, or if you are gone through your BTech or degree also, I think these topics will be there. First one is all in one చదివితే తెలియదు ఇలాంటివన్నీ. ఓకే, టెక్స్ట్ బుక్ చదివితే తెలిసింది. First one is requirement gathering. Okay, requirements phase. Second one is analysis and design. Because that is a human task, I am removing it. Okay, I am making it as development. Okay, third one is development, and also I will include something like unit testing generally. Okay, design and development will be done by us. That's why I did not include it. It will be there actually. Okay, I will write down why to leave it. Okay, third one is development and unit testing. Okay, fourth one is testing. Okay, and fifth one is deployment, means installation of your application into the live server. And sixth one can be maybe not part of it, but I'll write down additionally here, reporting. See, I will tell you, if you're working on any different technology than BPM or Pega, requirements gathering, you need tools like Jira or Lotus Notes, Bitbucket, etc. Okay, design and development manual, and development respect to IDE, integrated development environment, and testing maybe automation tools or maybe manual testing, and deployment unit tools like Git or unit tools like ARM, Jenkins involved, not complete but somehow, okay, etc. Reporting, tell me what are the tools required. Click view and tab view. I don't know my spellings and all, but here you go. What else? Crystal reports, MSBI, okay, Power BI you are telling, okay, etc. See, we need to spend money to purchase all this SR. As a client, they have to see. Don't think about what is deployment. I already told you installation. You know about installation word. You know what is installation. That's it. Don't go too much technical. Learn to understand at the concept level. Okay. For all these phases, you need to purchase different tools. What if I have a unified platform, one platform which can do all of this? That is BPM. It has the ability to provide you full control over the application, starting from requirement phase to till reporting phase. In between, everything you can do by using BPM tool. So not only development, you develop the application, all the phases of application development can be done using single tool. Suppose if you go to Pega is equal to BPM, I told, right? So agile workbench is there. Gather your requirements here. Okay. So, and development you will be doing here, and test cases you will be writing. Okay. Unit test cases and all, and deployment you will be doing here. Application, distribution, import, export, these are deployment related tasks. Even if I have to tell you, there are other tools. Version management, because you don't understand fully, I am not mentioning all this. Version management, so it's a unified platform. BPM is a unified platform for application development, and all phases of the development can be covered on the same platform, and you can run the application also on the BPM platform. So BPM is used to develop your business process management applications, where you can design the transaction model like a flow chart, and the environment provides you all the facilities which are involved in the development phases, starting from requirement phase to reporting phase. Everything can be done on single platform. So by providing all these facilities, BPM manages the way that your business have to be processed. BPM manages the way that your business process has to be done. Everyone clear? What is BPM? BPM stands for business process management. It is going to provide you an environment where you can develop the business applications, and your business application transaction model can be designed like a flow chart. It provides all facilities of SDLC life cycle as a unified platform. Make sense? Everyone clear? నిన్న ఎవరో ఇది ఇక్కడ వదిలేసిల్లారు. This one, female students ఇక్కడ కూర్చున్నారు. Okay, తర్వాత వచ్చి తీసుకోండి. And here you go now. Next. So that's what about first slide about BPM. See, it took a lot of time to explain this. Okay. See, I told you you are going to develop applications using BPM, correct? Also, I told you you can develop applications using Pega. For some time, Pega is equal to BPM for us. Where you'll be working on user interface layer, business logic layer, database layer. All these three you are going to work with. 3 layers will be there. If you are working with Java, any other technology, combination of UI, business logic, database, 3 layers will be there. MVC model. Okay. In Pega also, these 3 layers will be there. User interface, business logic, database. At a high level, I am going to give you difference between traditional object-oriented programming technologies, other technologies, and BPM. What is the difference? There you have UI, business logic, and database. Here also you have. Additionally, it has process. What it has? Additionally, it has process. What do you call process? Process is also called as flow diagram. What is the purpose of process? To design your transaction model. You can design your transaction model by using process. Yes or no? So do you have a process architecture in Java? Do you have a process architecture in .NET? Do you have a process flowchart architecture anywhere in other technologies? In BPM, we have your transaction model can be designed. Your transaction model can be designed like a flowchart. That means if you are going to learn Pega, you are going to be developer, you are going to work on designing your transaction model like a flowchart. That is your task going to be. Understand clear, everyone? So you're going to be practically experience all this. That's why I'm telling you all this. So in a BPM at a high level, compared to other technologies, how BPM is different? It has UI business logic database layers plus additionally process is there. That is not there in other technologies. Make sense? Second slide. Next. What do you mean by process? I already told you. I already told you, but I am again coming to this one. I already told you this is a unit of work. Someone has just responded on the GoToMeeting window. See, my screen, I am fully sharing my screen. Okay, I am sharing my entire screen. From your end also, you can maximize the GoToMeeting. You can maximize from your end. Please check once. That's not the issue for all. It's only for you. You can maximize. There is a scroll option. You can maximize the presentation window from your end. What do you mean by a process? A process is a unit of work. Yes or no? That can be completed either by acceptance or rejection. Means a unit of work which is getting processed can be completed either by acceptance or rejection. What does it mean? You design a flow. You are working as a Pega developer, BPM developer. You are going to design a flow chart. You are going to design a flow diagram for your transaction model. So how many possible end directions can be there? There can be multiple. There can be multiple. I will show you. See here. I'm sorry. Okay. It may end here or it may end this direction also. It's not only one end. It can be different end. Multiple possible. I'll tell you. See, if I am going to apply for a loan processing will begin. Okay. There, after some extent, loan is processed. Okay. Customer care people has called me. I told them, you can proceed forward and give me the loan. Okay. They told me, so and so is your processing fees. Can we proceed forward? You have met all the requirement and all criteria. Everything is okay. So the processing amount is so and so amount. Can we proceed forward? I told them, okay, go ahead. I got the loan. It is been closed. The profile is been closed as successfully disbursed. Closed successfully. In the other case, when they called me, they told me 4% is your processing fees. Then I replied, no, I don't want to proceed forward with 4%. That is huge. I'm going to withdraw my application. Stop there itself. I don't want to proceed forward. Now closing will not go here. Closing will go here. Okay, that is your transaction is completed, but completed, withdrawn, completed successfully. This time completed, withdrawn. That's how you design your transaction model. Okay, so transaction may be completed successfully, transaction may be completed, withdrawn, completed, rejected. Somehow we did not meet the criteria for the loan which you are applying. What manager will do? Manager will say, click on reject. It will not close this way or this way. It will close the other direction. It will travel in some other direction and closed as completed, rejected, completed, rejected. A transaction can be either completed by acceptance or rejection, withdrawn or revoked. It can be anything, depends on the situation. Okay, so that's how you design your transaction model. That's why a process is a transaction or unit of work that can be either completed by acceptance or rejection. Acceptance or rejection. So far we discussed about what is BPM tool purpose and what it provides. Okay, it's a unified platform and how it is different from other technologies and what is meant by process. This is what I told you. Everyone clear? So from this, what we can understand so far, BPM is a product. It's a unified platform using which we can develop applications. The platform runs. The platform runs as you access it. Yes or no? You access anything that runs. Yes or no? Okay. Now, what is the architecture of this platform? What do you call this platform? If you want to give a name to this platform, okay, we call it as BPM suite. What do you call it? Hold on, please. What do you call it? So far we are calling BPM tool, right? I can also call it as what? BPM suite. Suite means what? You know suitcase, right? It's a collection of different components inside, correct? Suite means collection of all together, unified platform. So we are calling it as BPM suite. The platform we are calling it as BPM suite. The BPM suite is a platform, BPM tool, unified platform where we can develop the application, we can run the application, we can run the application. Then what is the architecture of BPM? What is the architecture of BPM? I am going to tell you. Listen to me carefully. Maybe I feel like I may not be able to finish it today. I mean, like entire whatever that I have committed. Okay, I'll finish up to BPM architecture. Continuation I'll take tomorrow. No problem. We'll go slowly. Architecture of BPM. What is meant by architecture of BPM? What are the components inside? What are the components available inside BPM suite or tool? You can say anything, no problem. Okay, what are the components available? See, BPM suite is one product, one system. It is one system, software system, right? See, in this world, every system will be controlled by some rules and regulations. Yes or no? Every system in this world will definitely be controlled by some rules. Suppose we are human being. Okay, as a person, my biological system will be controlled by me generally by some rules and regulations that I am going to keep in my life. Okay, I want to wake up morning 4 o'clock. Okay, that's one rule that I have kept to my biological system. Morning only I want to wake up. I'll follow that rule. I wanted to have my breakfast at 9 AM every day. That's my time. That's one rule I am keeping. Accordingly, my biological system work. I want to wake up, I want to eat, I want to go to sleep by 10:30 PM night. So by that time I'll go to sleep. I want to go there. That's how I am controlling my body. Okay, keeping my own rules, I'm controlling my body as a system. Understand? Suppose I am driving on road. So there is a signal system. Red signal is there, red signal. Once I see red signal, what will happen? I am going to stop before zebra crossing. So where am I now? I am in a system. What is that? Vehicle traffic system. This entire vehicle traffic system is being controlled. Controlled by what? Rules. What rules? Traffic rules. That red signal is a traffic rule. Okay, green signal is a traffic rule. The entire vehicle traffic system is being controlled properly. The behavior of this vehicle's movement, everything, that system behavior will be based on rules. What are those rules? Traffic rules. This is applicable for everything. Any software product, if you are using, that will be controlled by some rules. Yes or no? Okay, same way, the BPM product, BPM suite, which is provided for application development and application execution, will be running by considering some rules called as business rules. What do you call it? Business rules. Everyone clear? So if you want to develop applications using BPM, there is no need to write any code. BPM is a unified platform, is providing all the features of SDLC lifecycle starting from requirement phase to reporting phase. Everything can be done on single platform. On BPM platform, you can design your transaction model like a flowchart. Okay, and this entire BPM system, its behavior will be controlled by some rules. That rules we are calling it as business rules because it is meant for business processing, correct? That's why I'm calling it as business rules. The entire BPM system, its behavior will be controlled by business rules. Will be controlled by business rules. Everyone clear? In the architecture of BPM, so BPM as a suite or tool, what do you have? First one, business. Okay, I'll write down. For transaction model, what is that? Flow chart, or you call it as process. That is the first component. Second one, in the architecture, what is the second one? Business rule or rules. Business rules. Okay, business rules are there which are controlling the behavior of the system. Okay, but where these rules are available, it should be stored somewhere, right? I'll tell you one example. I went to a purchase center. Okay, I purchased for around 5 lakh rupees. 10 lakh rupees I have purchased. I have a credit card. My credit card limit is only 5 lakhs. Okay, now I'm swiping my credit card to pay a bill of 10 lakh rupees. What will happen? You tell me. Transaction declined, funds insufficient, or limit exceeded, whatever it is. Now the credit system, which is processing all this, is being controlled. Its behavior is being controlled. Another person came, my same credit card, he also has same credit card, but his limit is 10 lakhs. He swiped to pay that. What will happen now? The behavior will be different or not? Same system. Same system for two different rules. The behavior will be different. Controlled behavior will be controlled by rules. Here rule is credit limit. What is the rule here in this example? Credit limit is the rule based on which system is getting controlled. Where is this credit limit? Anywhere on my card it is written. Then where is this? It should store somewhere, right? Is this the only rule in the system? There are n number of rules like this. So entire business process management system, BPM system, will be controlled by n number of rules. All the rules in BPM system will be stored in a database. Will be stored in a database that is called as business rules database. Third component. What is the third component? Business rules database. In the architecture of BPM, business rules database, it controls the behavior of business rules, controls the behavior of system, and flowchart designs or defines the transaction model. Yes or no? If you are going to be a Pega developer, you are going to deal with all this. That's why I'm telling. Understand? So, but nothing. You have to know about the mechanism completely, because if you're using a computer, at least you should know some of the things in the computer, yes or no. It's not that we are going to blindly use it, right? You should know operating system. What features are available in operating system? Which feature is for what purpose? How a copy paste will work? All this you should know or not. That's why you should learn the architecture of provided platform, even though you're not writing coding. So business rules database stores the business rules. Storage place of business rules. Yes or no? So next, fourth one and final one. See, business rules are there in stored in business rules database, and BPM platform is there. How the communication will happen between these two? See, no, I'll go back here. Consider this is business BPM platform. This is business rules database. So from database, business rules should be driven to this system, yes or no? When I swipe my card, based on card related data, it will go to credit system database, and for this card, what is the limit rule? It will bring the limit from there. It will match against the amount that I am entering, and finally it will take a decision whether to proceed forward or to decline. It has to take a decision. How this movement will happen? The rule should be, the database should be communicated and should be driven. The data should be driven forward, backward, both directions. Forward, backward, both directions. How this should happen? In order to implement this mechanism, we need a software program to be written. In the system, it is already written and available. In the system, it is already written and available. I'll tell you one example. Just imagine this one. See, where do you have this one? See here. See, we have a cultivation field. Farm field is there, cultivation purpose, and there is a water facility in a far distance away. Okay, we want to drive this water from this some canal to the farm fields. Okay, cultivation field. How that can be made possible? Manual thing you remove. Okay, tell me how we can achieve it. We have to connect a pipeline. Okay, from that canal to our cultivation field. In between, you need a motor. In between, you need a motor engine. It's a hardware here, but we are working with software. So this engine will become a software program. What is the task of this one? It will drive. It will drive the water from canal to and get it to the place where we want to do the cultivation. Yes or no? Same thing. In BPM, business rules database is there. What is there? Business rules database is there. Business rules database is there, and your BPM platform is there. The rules which are stored in the database should be driven to achieve the required business goals. For that, in between, there is a software program engine. Though it is engine, it is not hardware. Software program. The program interacts with database, business rules database, drives business rules from database to the BPM platform to achieve required business goals. Business rules. This is called as business rules engine. What is this called as? Business rules engine. What is the fourth component? BRE stands for business rules engine. It is a software program. It is a software program interface between BPM environment and business rules database, which drives the business rules from business rules database to BPM environment to achieve required business goals. Yes or no? Everyone clear? So that is up to today. So I told you about BPM. What is its purpose and what are its components in the architecture? 4 components. You know each component purpose. Flow diagram, one component. What is the purpose? To design the transaction model. Business rules. What is the purpose? Those rules will control the behavior of entire system. You imagine with real-time example, vehicle traffic system. Okay, and what else? Business rules database, which stores the business rules into it. Business rules engine software program, which will drive the business rules from business rules database to here to the BPM platform to achieve required business rules. When we are working on Pega, though we are working on drag and drop things, internally all these engines will run. That's what I wanted to let you know. Understand? So if you are a Pega developer, you should know all these things. It's not that you simply go a drag and drop only, easy. No. You should have the knowledge about all these things if you want to claim yourself as a Pega developer. Yes or no? Okay. So you know the root level, fundamentals you know, then only you can become expert. Leaving the fundamentals, you cannot do anything. Okay. So everyone clear? That's why I am taking enough time and explaining all this. Otherwise, I can start off directly with Pega platform itself. Why should I tell you this much of information about BPM? So tomorrow, you are going to understand the second half of this demo. Further continuation. Relation between Pega and BPM. Why Pega is called as BPM? That you are going to get a clear idea. Today, if someone is going to ask you, what is BPM? What is its architecture? You will be able to explain them at least for 5 minutes. Yes or no? Okay. Go through this demo session once again. Watch this video after some time. It will be pretty much clear now. But after 2, 3 days, 4 days, you will forget. Always remember, revise. Revision is going to make you perfect, nothing else. Okay, do it again. Then you will automatically become perfect. You don't need to try to just inject that knowledge into your brain. Don't do that. With a free and cool and calm mindset, do it 3 to 4 times. Automatically, it will stay in your brain. You don't need to try to remember or by heart. That's not the right way. Okay, clear? So I will take up all your questions tomorrow, second half an hour. First half an hour, we will be able to finish entirely. Okay, to know about, understand all this. Anyone can come to institute and meet us, no problem. If you want to come to institute and meet us, you can come. Okay, call us and come. Anything. Online students can come here offline. Offline sometime not possible, join online hybrid model, but be informed all the time. Okay. Okay. Doubts you have, come down here and talk to us. No problem. So it is 9 o'clock now. I want to stop now. and we will continue this tomorrow. You will get a clear idea about why Pega is called a BPM. Is Pega only BPM tool in market? No, hundreds are there. Why all those tools you are calling BPM tools? You will get the answer, clarification for that in continuation to today's session tomorrow. Okay, you can wind up for today. Thank you for joining, everyone. We will post this video after some time, and we will be sending you all the documents once again today. We will add into Google Classroom, as well as we will send you on WhatsApp broadcast. Join the Google Classroom. Okay, thank you. You can wind up for today. For any doubts, any queries, you can call me. I'll talk to you. I'll give you enough time tomorrow. I'll take up all your questions. I'm not ignoring. I'm just keeping it postponed for now because we want to finish these things. Thank you.